The Legend of Bayabas. A long time ago, there's a king who ruled a rich, prosperous island. He had all the things a king could ever ask for: the power, the wealth, and all the delicious foods one could only imagine. The king's name was King Barabbas. King Barabbas is a rude king and overweight, indulging himself to all the foods available, hesitant to share to anyone. And his castle is starting to become filthy. As he eats, he drips food on the floor and smiles mockingly at the people around him, especially his servants. People in the kingdom would approach with requests for his help, but he would always refuse as he neglected his kingdom. People started to complain and starve. After some time, an old hunchback woman showed up at the castle, begging for food while the king was eating. The old lady asked for food as she was starving. "Go away! I don't have anything to give. Can't you see I'm eating?" said the irritated king. "Please, my king, I am asking for anything you can give me. I am so hungry. Anything that you can give me," begged the old woman. "Get out at once! You disgust me!" The king belittled the beggar. The old woman stood up straight, casting aside her stooped posture. "I've heard much about you and how your kingdom is suffering." The tone of her voice had changed. It was no longer the voice of the weak, old woman. "I asked for help, and you shoved me away. You have a lot for yourself, but you belittled me. You are selfish. No one loves you, nor will remember you when you are gone." The beggar disappeared. After a few more days, the king slowly weakened and became sick. No one knows what's wrong with him. He becomes weaker and weaker. Soon after that, the king died. As unfortunate as it was, no one cried and nobody showed up at the king's burial. He died alone. People noticed a strange plant growing where the king was buried. The fruit seemed to have a crown, which reminded them of their selfish, arrogant king. Later, they named the tree after him, Barabbas, which in time they called Bayabas. The fruit is still called, as to this day, Bayabas. And although the guava may have came from the rude, selfish King Barabbas, guava fruit is one of the fruits that offers many health benefits when consumed. The fruit is a good source of vitamin C. The leaves are made into tea and it treats many diseases. Or maybe it's the way of the king to make up for all the wrongdoings he did. And that's the end of the story. Thank you.